mean, it's been like that for a while. It's not just no. Guys, it's everybody want to be a boy. Like nobody don't want no facial hair. Nobody don't want no white in them ear. They don't want to grow up. They don't want to be nothing. Is like what you say? Like eternal boy. Like yeah, a beard. Like, a lot of Peter Pans running around. Like everybody want to be a Peter Pan. Mm-hmm. Who, 20? Clean. Mm-hmm. This man used to specialize in that one at a time. Like, the thing's super embarrassing, bro. Super embarrassing. Mm. But there's something them on you have to know what you gotta do.
Was, man. Damn, I wish I remember who it was. Damn, I can't remember.
What is a person where you know or?
Like a celebrity.
Oh.
Damn, I wish I remember who it was, man. Like she had the PS clean. Yeah, I just can't remember. Looking real funny, like, you know what I mean? Like, my gym is clean. Was it like Chris Rock? It might have been Chris Rock. And I'm like, yo, it's looking weird. It might have been Chris Rock.
This thing.
Chris Rock. You know what I mean? My gym is clean. It's looking weird. Weird. Shit is clean. So, yo, that thing is weird though. Like, yo, I really think like any president, like which president in the last 100 years or something, on facial hair. You know what I mean?
Remember I said Roman.
And if the biggest guy in the land now the facial hair, then that's sending a message.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Biggest man in the land now, that clean face, that's sending a clear message. Yeah, the Roman code. Yeah,
That's correct. But everything come from something. And what's funny is that it's not even that me I say Rome if you say white man necessarily. Me not say Rome if you say bad. Me only say Rome because that's what it is. That is the culture of Rome. And the culture was started by us.
Right.
The clean face, all of that is we did do it at that time in that particular institution for whatever reason. You understand? So there's a lot of stuff that's involved. Some of the stuff is practicality. There's lots of stuff that's going on, like because when you're a soldier, you're wicked man, right? So it's on a priest and a man there have beard on them something.
Right.
Is religious is righteous man then have beard.
Right.
So when you are going out, when you are warmonger now, you have to go you have to go the opposite. Like you're a soldier, you're a different man, you're a tool.
Right.
So it's like it develop a culture where it just more practical. If you just keep yourself like hairless and just stay a certain way. You understand me? I say it develop over time. Them have them reasons. You can do the research, you know. That you can do Roman military research about all these things, you know. We don't do any of that. We just talk. We just love talk. You understand me? Yeah, man, yo. Back in the days, the man them used to have king where. But shut the fuck up. Where? What when was that? That never happened, bro. If me have to say that to you, me can't chat to you.
Yo, forget it. Like you can't can't go nowhere with these people. Like, you can't, like, once you realize, like, tidal wave of ignorance,
Mm-hmm.
and, like, it's really a weird thing, man.
Tidal wave, I mean, say tidal wave.
And then it gets to a point where, like, because it's like people don't look at the reality. Like, people love, you know, it's just people love, people are caught up in illusions of things. Like,
Yeah.
and people don't really want to look on the real.
No. It's too involved. Like it's much easier. It's much easier for me to just make up stuff and say. It's easier. It's slavery.
At the end of the day, like the League of Nations speech where everybody loves like talk about and things.
Yeah.
Everybody loves to reference that. Like everyone knows about it.
Yeah.
They could mention it, but what was it about?
Yeah.
What was it about? Like the essential question of that speech was small states. Like small states in terms of whether it's size or whether it's power or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What is open to them? What's their fate? What's their
right? What's the protocol in dealing with them if you're a superpower or a large state? And what is the medium and all the other states? What is your role and what ultimately is your responsibility?
Right. Like what is going to be the relationship between superpowers, quote unquote,
Mm-hmm.
and small states?
Right.
What is it going to be? Is it just going to be just military just running and then ravage and just
right?
That was the question of that speech.
Right.
And something was still not going.
And the supposition, I guess, would be to what end?
Right.
In the sense of, okay, you're doing big fish eat small fish. What happens when you're the small fish?
Right.
It's is that what you want?
So,
is that what you want to perpetuate, or you want?
Right. So God and Israel will remember your judgment.
Mm-hmm.
So if we can't know from that what the whole thing is, because that's just even more relevant now than ever.
Of course.
So if we can't know what that was telling us to do, like I don't know what to tell you, like the real thing is small states can't do nothing unless they organize, like unless they do certain things, like
that's correct, and create
that's
a. Yeah, that should be painfully obvious now.
It's proven because it said, what answer shall I take back to my people? And ask them. This is the word. This is the delicacy of the word.
Right.
And then asked them. I said, what answer shall I take back to my people? And it said, God and Israel shall remember your judgment.
Precisely.
So, like, we know what happened. We know what the answer was.
Right.
We know what was the response.
Right.
We know all these things. So, are we gonna act on that, or like, what do we know? You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
what do we actually have knowledge? What do we see transpire?
Right.
So we know that that thing that go on, and we know that small states don't really have no protection unless they link up. That's why he went and did the organization Africa. That's why he went and did the traveling and the linking up and said, yo, link up. And yo, that's why all of that was going on.
But that's the politics. That was the policy. That was the policy in response to the environment, to the environment.
The answer.
Right, exactly.
The answer that they gave.
Exactly. Hold on. Yes, babe. Yes. start. Yeah, that. But these are the things. But like, all right. A lot of times, like, see, but people don't understand that this is the whole question from the beginning, right? And like, that's why it's organized and centralized, because the whole thing is unity is strength. All of these things, all these Rasta Farai ends up to be sloganeering now, but these were the memes. These were the tropes that we were supposed to learn from. These were the like the what do you call the mission statements. You understand me? I say, like the motto them. Like you hear me? I say, like that we grow with them. Every song of them, so that it becomes almost allegorical. You understand what I'm saying? Like you hear them over and over, but you're supposed to know what it really means.
Right.
But it becomes like sometimes it just becomes a song lyric to people. Right. It comes from real like mission statements and real messaging, right? Real seeding and messaging, but some people, but it just became a time where the message was off brand. You understand me? The message became off brand. But like even the conversation I was having with the Rasta, like McConan, earlier, like them man, you have some man where them don't understand the Retua Hymenot aspect of it, I would say the faith aspect of Rastafari, right? In the sense that they understand the movement of it, like in the sense of majesty and right, like and the historical aspect of his man, and them live a shashan, but they don't amen that His Majesty was what you would call a Christian, right? And that's as important as anything else that you rate about His Majesty,
right?
And there's a historical, even familial significance to that.
Absolutely.
Nothing makes sense if the Bible is not real. Nothing makes sense. It doesn't make any sense to be a Rastafari if His Majesty is not the second coming of Christ. This is why Muta is such a problem. Do you like and right now it sounds like I sound like a heretic right now because no one talks about these things.
Nah, it's like, but you know what? We're kind of old school. You know, we're kind of old school Rasta. Like we came up in that orthodox. Like we came up under that. You mean that discipline of
I know what discipline you're talking about. Rastafari?
Yeah, we came up under
that. Like there's only one. There's no other one.
Come up under the cultural Rasta. Like
as opposed to not being a Rastafari? Like like there's only Rastafari.
There's guys in the cultural Rastas
like a secular Rasta, like
right.
Like I said, but again, I dig it, and there's room for that. Like you could amen His Majesty, but you're not religious in the sense that you don't.
Just like all them Muslim, Christian, like
no, I dig that. That's a secular.
Bound to happen.
But like to me, that's like a roots man. Like that's like a.
But it's dumb because like the secular Muslims are not about the Quran and things like that.
This is what I'm saying. They may not do certain things, but they're not gonna go against the thing. Because if that's the case, then what's the point of calling yourself that?
Right.
If you don't respect it. But there's levels to it, like. There's no such thing as Rastafari if there's, and for that matter, Rasta. Exactly. There's no such thing as Rastafari, and for that matter, Rasta. If there's no such thing as Bible, like forget. Well, that's stupid. That's fucking stupid.
Like
Alan Bumbleclad open fit. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Hey. So last year, I know, yo, me go for say a thing, but me not about to say. You understand? Because I don't really feel, but in a sense, Bumbleclad man fit. You see me? Like,
Yeah.
right.
There was certain words sound to perish still, like.
Yeah, in a real way, because you just a lady, you them a stray.
It's for retire still.
Yo,
Retire
him fi park, man. Him fi put him fi
because some of the things that we must know very counterproductive, like.
very, very brother.
They coming like somebody with just tired, like.
Yeah, man.
Also, like.
Him just done, man. Him just want some money right now, So him just
Yeah,
attack.
just tired, man. If you like, if you do something else, like behind the scenes, I'll produce some shows or something.
Yeah,
like,
behind your fucking house back, a blood clot.
But the
Turn on your yard.
thing, though, or even something else. The talk show thing, though, him kind of do everything where I'm supposed to do already. Like,
Him all a undo things now. Him all a undo what him do now.
You can't do something too long enough. Like, you can't do something too long. Like, you can't do something too long.
Him never good at music.
Burn out.
Him never good at music. But the music bring him to radio. I remember him first program he did there at Jamaica when Cutting Edge for the first program I did there at Jamaica. See? And I did rate it a great deal. Alright, at
It
the
was
time.
great. Cutting Edge was great in the early times. It was great. Like, his stuff was great.
Amazing shows. He had a lot of great shows.
Stuff.
Hundreds of amazing shows.
I'm not gonna lie, it was great stuff.
Come on, man. You think me I gonna
Great
tell a lie?
stuff.
Why would it don't make no sense? This don't mean nothing. The criticism is not valid if you are tell lie upon the man. Alright, now you reduce yourself back to Alan out, man. From the boy who killed himself, like I remember saying him go up on the boy show. What his name? And Anthony Boy.
Yeah.
And him go so boom and say, yeah, I am Alan out. I said, Bumbo Claude, first me know this.
Believe it. Couldn't believe it. Yo, to this day, I can't believe it.
Yo.
Yo, that's like one of the most disheartening things
Yep.
ever. Like,
Bow. Bow.
Like, yo, that's the most disheartening things.
The only thing you never say is yasmasm. That's the only thing you never say.
The man said one, descendants of Europe, and the man.
Yep.
Like,
Yep. In decades that thing pop up. Immediately.
I couldn't believe it. The man crumbled like a house
Yep.
of fries on one
Yep.
look I said, yo.
That was so disappointing.
I couldn't believe it.
He discredits everything.
Man, wife himself down to frazzle through the
Man, you.
European man.
Him fi wear shoe right now. Him fi wear shoe right now.
If you wear a suit and shoes and a suit
What?
and a tie,
And cut him here.
you know, that was crazy. Man said, yo, all I know.
First New Year. Same name, all I know. So they right there, so you know, say a fars man.
Character.
Yeah.
Character.
And as soon as you see a white man, he straighten up
Yo,
like Smile Orange. You understand? Fix up yourself. You understand?
That's unbelievable.
Remember?
I deal with real people now, like my
Yeah. If you have a real
I
name.
deal with real thing now, like.
Uno, me can't say anything. My name Muta Baruka and all kind of nonsense.
Yeah, real people there now, man.
Yeah.
Straight up, like, yo,
That means that nothing what you say mean anything. It's
yo,
like,
that, that really, that was the beginning of the end for you, man.
that was the end. That was the end of the beginning.
Yo, I lose a lot of stuff.
Come on, man. Me lose completely off of the man. Me lose completely.
The man crumble under the European man.
Them in a call you immediately and tell you what him do, man. The man a wicked, man.
Believe it.
Man a blood clot wicked.
I couldn't believe it. Like, man really let themselves lose our famous.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell the man saying, all I know to
Bumbo clot. So on to this anyway. Moving along. So from him said that, him name Alan up to me too. Like, what's wrong? Like you say Alan up is your name. What the fuck you want me call you? When I real smart, I am a big man, so me have to call it Alan up too. Because I'm in the play thing with you.
You're not change up your thing after all this time, like, all this time, Chamaruka, you never make your thing official, it's just a character?
Yep.
Wow.
You never, yeah, exactly, you never change your name?
It's a character.
Damn. So it's just one.
It's just a character.
Oh my goodness! So it's like a act.
It's an act. It's a character. It's a performance.
Yep. Funny.
It just go from music to acting.
Yep.
Just go from music to acting. So, it's a common career path.
Yeah.
It's a common career path. Like, nothing wrong.
You can go from music to acting to Batman.
It's just when you start misleading people is when I have a problem.
That's the thing. When you start going senile on the ear, that's when we start wanting you come off. You know what I mean? Before you spoil the youth them. Cause them ears say yeah, rrr. So when they see big bumbo clap, man, them feel like a you? No man. We burn fire upon you, brother. You understand? A fire we fling upon you, brother. A lava we dash upon you. You understand? Lava dash my youth.
But certain arguments in my company right now, man, they're tired, like, they're really tired. You know what I mean? Like, and one thing they just can't, like, forgive them for is the Black History Month thing. Like, they can't.
Black History Month.
The man did flex one time because somebody said, Black History Month is not relevant to Jamaica. Man, lick out the dead side on the ear. I forgot who it was, but she said, Black History Month is not relevant to Jamaica.
That's a fact.
Yeah, sure, but oh, she just said that. That was vexed, so she said that. I'm like, oh, I totally agree with her.
It's a fact. It's a fact.
I totally agree with her.
How you said that when George Washington called make peanut punch? What does that have to do with February, bro? Like, are you a jackass?
Joking, like, the man want Black History Month, like, so you want a month to discuss quote unquote Black history, like, when you live in a country that's quote unquote black.
Right.
You want a month to discuss history.
When you could just live your life discussing that.
You don't see how weird that is. Like,
Nope.
Man, we're on a disconnect. Like, if you can't see how weird that is, like, we're disconnected. We literally don't see eye to eye.
You know, Sister Muta Baruka or Alano is a foreign mind guy.
And then my son said, he must live in a white man country too long.
Yeah, him.
He live in that permanently in that mind.
Exactly.
I know if you live
In your mind, in your mind, in your mind, in your mind, in your pussy wall mind. Huh?
You live in a white, if you want to look Black History Month, you live in a white man country. Like,
Too loud.
you know what I mean?
But don't it him have a thing about in your mind, in your mind?
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm thinking.
yeah, but you like to write poems, but you don't like to think and reason and be rational and have sense, eh? And see the hypocrisy in what you are saying, and see the contradiction in what you are saying.
Creative.
Because him dress up like a damn, like him dress up like an Arabian night. So like, all of a sudden, what? What does that mean?
When I go Africa, I got big speech and all kind of thing.
Big speech. Them man a bumblewell performer, bro. Them man a nigga from Jamaica where I chat shit trick. When you catch them a blood clot in a real life, them not no manners, them don't have nothing with them up. It's a performance, as you say. It's a performance.
Yeah.
Me no respect them, brother. Yeah. When you see my yard, him have an woman stocking on his head.
But when I seen Sizzler, man, when I seen Sizzler in Gambia, he was making moves as the president.
Yeah.
But then them Ulster, he was that. Ulster,
Right.
Jama and me or something like that.
Yeah.
Then the Ulster,
Yeah.
I don't know what after that.
It was try him out. It was try him out. He said that know what happened. He said, Mr. They was try him out. You understand? He said, watch out. Come out of this. Remove, yeah. Say, man, remove.
But yo, it's an interesting thing though. It's a very interesting thing because when we think about that, that's very interesting. I never something we really got deep into, but
Right.
it's interesting when I think about that. Now that you said that, it kind of made me think about it a weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It made me think about it a weird, like, yo. That really helps, man.
Yeah, really happened, man. That
That
one.
really helps. You know what I mean?
Man.
Like, the matter, like,
But trust me, pressures, there's global pressures, from people. People that watch people,
people watch people because Sizzler was getting very
Yeah.
cozy with the Gambian government.
Yep. Him start acquire acres and acres of land,
Right.
acres of banana, acres of yam,
Yeah.
and them say, pressure.
Yo.
Man no want,
Even Mugabe.
you need have to run up and down over there.
Sizzler run up and down with him, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
And then the host Mugabe said,
Yeah, him did have to run up and down and find place to go. You understand? Him out of one part, out of one place now, don't.
Mugabe drop out.
Yeah, him drop up, but he did out of one place though. Him did runway. Him did have to find
Then
place.
Olsen.
Yeah.
Olsen.
Yeah, and him have to come out.
You know what I mean?
And I just host and you and I just
Interesting.
host things and you just guy a yard go say John no like the man them no want me.
This is why Aina is very relevant because Aina father is the father of Africa.
Right.
Aina father did already say certain things.
Yeah.
Like, and experience certain things before the money, because you have to remember said the money that colonized, like the money that occupied.
Right. They said something, they said white man mind thing when we always at talk about. Them never
The money that occupied.
Aye.
And his majesty would have to deal like directly in a World War II and everything like
Yeah.
directly like
Yeah.
so in the diplomatic experience
Right.
and the experience of the world and the experience of
And the experience of not being conquered and maneuvering and staying
Right.
afloat and being dynamic. You understand me? On the world stage.
It's a very powerful thing. It's a very powerful thing.
But people not understand it.
He was alive. He was a youth man during the scramble for Africa.
Yeah.
Like this is what people don't like. It's such a powerful story. Because
Mm-hmm.
he was a youth man in the scramble of Africa and
And the
Battle of
colonization.
Adwa.
Yeah.
And the Battle of Adwa.
Ah, whoa. And it wasn't just a youth man. He did a par with the emperor.
He was in the court.
All right, done.
So
He's privy to
like,
what is actually happening.
man, how freaking powerful that is. Like when you're looking at His Majesty, you're looking at someone that was there. Like
Yes.
talking about Adwa, like no rap there. Like he was there. Like
Yes.
all of that.
Yes.
Absorbing all of that.
Yes. So he has the perspective of an emperor, a real emperor, an autonomous emperor of the globe, and that's the attitude and that's the perspective that he's coming to the stage with. Is not no little man where they get conquered in a one little country where they beat you for hundreds of years. I know you have some little ideas about rulership and you're really just corruption and you want to fuck two gals.
That's what they don't understand. Like you're dealing with the mind of someone who was in the court, like who was par with Menelik. Like
Exactly.
like,
Exactly. Not just a youth like in Otabutu in Ethiopia there.
you're not understanding this.
Nope.
So, like this is a different mind. Like this is a whole different mindset.
And he's not just hanging out, he's being educated
right
to rule.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
On a global anyway.
Like yeah, so like this is not no little guy. Like so people are not taking that into perspective. So like
Nope.
now it's more relevant than ever.
It's like all the KRS-One. Them man I look upon His Majesty as a hero. As a
as an heirloom.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like them like something like Marcus Garvey, Haile Selassie. Like he just like him just have him as a black hero. Like yeah, like you don't understand said this is the emperor. No, them boy they nothing mention
Right.
with him. Like that is no problem. You want like you like to smoke herb and you like grow your little ear and mention about His Majesty, but you nah you nah penetrate what it is. You is not subjects of. You don't understand. Like this is our ethnicity and our nationality. It's a global, millennial thing. It's hundreds of years of struggle and for reach yaso, and you have to have that kind of understanding of it. You understand
It's
me?
a certain perspective.
People don't understand what's happening.
You're one of the most ancient nations. Like it's a certain perspective.
Right.
Like you can't just like substitute that for something else. You have to deal with that for what it is. Like
That's what me I try showing her. Like even the people them. Sorry.
yeah, like it's more relevant than ever because you have to watch your deal with. You have to watch your say. You have to watch. You have to deal with that. Like you can't go around that.
Right.
It's more relevant than ever because you know, like with the things that were going on in Africa and everything that was going on in Africa and everything. Diaspora, whatever.
Right.
All of it is relevant to what Janoi was dealing with. Like is this no way around it. Like you can't go around it. Even though like Ethiopia experience certain political and ethnic unrest,
Right.
certain will, and has been going on for a while now.
Right.
Has been going on for a while now. So like, who they can't go around the thing either. Like,
Listen, me,
like,
man.
but they can't go around the thing. Like, you're gonna have to sort out what it means to be Ethiopian. Like,
Right.
you're gonna have to sort that out. Like, do you even know what it means? Like,
No.
you have some man that say, yo, that Ethiopia, that the Oromo.
Right.
Well, this, like,
They don't get that
that.
they're pulling the thread of the fabric and I pull it apart and they don't understand the strength that even make you can say stand up and say you're Oromo. Like no one would even know nothing. You wouldn't have a stage to say that. Like you don't understand.
The funny thing is, I'm almost certain that the majority of Oromo, like I said, them are Ethiopian.
Right.
Ethiopian.
Right.
The
Ethiopian. I will.
majority is to say that. Like when it comes down to it, like if it comes down to it, then I say, yo, you have to choose right now.
Right.
I'm almost certain the majority of us say, no man, like, I stay with Ethiopia.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm almost certain of that. So it's going to be interesting because all of these ism and schism, like, we're going to have to start to talk. We're going to have to start to talk. And we're going to have to think about these questions again. And you can't say, oh, well, just do this. Like, you can't try and do that. We're just getting tired now. Like,
You know, said the Prime Minister, you did that show me, you understand? My corner did that show me, say, this Prime Minister, who is Oromo, as you know. You understand? I will. And him as theme inspiration, him have a statue of His Majesty a sit down. And him a say His Majesty vibes him underneath. Him inspire him to deal with the thing. So you understand me? Like it a come full circle. You understand?
Them put up a picture of His Majesty at the OAU
Right.
headquarters, like recently. And he
Right.
was one of the leaders that took a picture by it.
Right.
It was him, Kakami,
Mm-hmm.
and a couple of other youths.
Well, you see?
Picture under the statue. But you know, Kakami's like a big leader now, Rwanda.
Mhm.
But yeah, they took that. So the thing comes full circle.
Believe me, you cannot go wrong with His Majesty say.
African Union.
If you listen, he started it. Like what?
And yet it's no, just no. So you can't deny it. You can't deny it. You
What?
can try.
What? His Majesty was in vogue. What happened? What happened?
No.
It's only we alone as Rastafari did I hold up the thing.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And then they go and like say them all the while, you know. And we are idiot.
Of course. Of
Right?
course.
But that's the reason why this little dreadlocks phase after burnout, like these little ball head, like listen. From your not hail His Majesty, from your born Bible, you're a ball head.
Yeah.
Alright? That is it. That is it.
I actually spell it as ball and it's actually B-A-W-L.
Right.
Like, I saw me like it. Like,
Mhm.
not balling because you're ball. Like,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
crying. I mean, you're crying. You're like a baby. Like,
Yeah.
You're not solving the problem. You're just murmuring. Like you're balling. Like, you know,
Me like
you're
me
not a ball.
me spell it BALDHEAD. You see me? Them a ballin'. Because them chip lick, them not on the head. Them headless. You understand? And that are the reason why them a ball, because them not on the head. You understand? So it's really
You're not solving any problem. It's a problem.
you create problem. Them are the problem.
Like, you're not looking like everybody at
Ball.
Mama.
Ball.
Everybody at Mama.
Wait, no man. Ballin'. I just can't deal with this, man. I can't deal with stuff like this. I cannot. Me need like a time to deal with this. Cause it's not that me disagree because the said ball, B-A-double-L and B.
It's an AKA.
Yeah, but that's what me I say at the said ball, because when we say ball,
CM1.
a ball. Me not spell nothing when we say ball. So
Or even balling. You ain't
exactly.
because no, you're nice.
Yeah, and you run from the thing. You understand?
Like, yeah, balling.
I be a ball, you think about like football and them something.
You playing around.
Our sports is not a part of Rastafari, we born sports, right? And you are be a sports you penetrate, so you're balling. So are the three of them, B-A-double-L,
Yeah,
B-A-L-L, and B-A-L-D. The whole of the ball them.
yeah, all of the balls.
Every ball.
Yeah, I mean, balling like and B-A-L.
Yeah, Baal, yeah.
Balling.
Yeah. Jano, like you have a false god and your Baal,
Yeah.
and your Baal is the recent descendants of Europe.
Right. So yeah, balling.
So how much Baal we have?
4 already.
Bumbo clad, 4 you gone?
Balling.
A beer balling and balling and balling and balling.
Yeah, pure balling.
Yeah. A beer balling. A beer balling, boy. You
Balling
understand?
from all directions.
Yeah,
Four
so
corners.
but that's a word song. That's a word song. You understand?
Yeah.
But guess
All
what?
of them.
And the whole of them there, none of the ball of them know about. They can't know, they don't know the distinction or the similarity of none of them. They not think about none.
Really.
They may have known said not named ball head.
So yeah, them it's like it's a very that's why I have to just humble still.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's like a thing like it's like the priest them like kind kind of get to see it, man. It's not nothing where we have to evangelize or,
No.
you know what I mean? Even though them things that will go on because everybody will get their own interpretation and things
Right.
and try to, even if it feels out later, it's
Yeah.
still will go on, like, at a point, like, nothing will go on. Nothing will go on.
Man.
It's just, the thing just a start. It's like, it's just
Ah.
not even 100 years, like,
Right.
it's like 100 years, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
the movement just really a kick off. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot more history. Like, you know what I mean? This epoch of it, like, there's
Right.
a lot more things are going to go on. Like, things
Yeah.
already are going. Like, things are going already. Like, I think them have direct flight now from Nigeria. or something.
Yo, at the second time I record a man I said that. Here we go on. Yo, but can't believe say you said that. Because here we go on. Here where the Rasta say. You must say right now, man fi do. Like them did have like a edict, like no, it's like a what them call a tizaz, like a command. Where His Majesty said, every youth past the age of 20 if you do military service because you have to know intimate understanding of the military system. His Majesty said that is a command, a tizaz, right? So he must say from the 70s he must say man if you do that because His Majesty said that. And no certain man has said that now. And then him say, yo, and he must say, and right now Nigeria have a direct flight to the west now. So that means a man can when man turn 20 where them say them are Rasta and all them something there, you have to go to Ethiopia and serve in the military. You see me I say? Like if you really are deal with Ethiopia, that with you deal with. Like just like how, cause that is the city to Jerusalem. Right, it's the New Jerusalem,
Right,
or Addis Ababa, the new flower. Right, that's where you understand. Menelik, you understand me? Like that is where Israel is. That is the seat of Israel. All right, that's what people don't understand. The throne of.
You know,
Hmm?
I have to research Charlie. Because this T-grade thing I know I go on. Because T-grade thing I go on.
Mhm.
I'll be yeah. Right now. What else I'm doing? A card or something? See if I have something. What now? Look.
Mm. Mm-hmm. But him did I say, what you did I say about the straight trip? Because him did I say, you understand, no, you understand, it's easier to go Africa, so you understand, man supposed to can serve in the army, just like how them do a Palestine with them, I call Israel right now. Anyway, you're there, you understand? That's how you straighten up the thing, you know. That's how you come be unified, you know. That's how you have ties around the world and you have respect, you know. You understand me? I say, like, and you're tied into the military where you belong, and like you have an INI as Rastafari. We have Shashamani, you understand, which is legally given to INI. You understand? His Majesty said, physically said him our king. You understand? I don't know, rumor thing. Or, yeah man, no man, Rasta and in no business Bowie. You see me? I say nothing like that, right? There's edict, there's command and is like on record, like that you could legally, like you can legally go. Man, no man would live at Jersey and go Ethiopia and have Boy Scout camp and get government give them. Yeah, me I say like plaque and award and them something like beer things, brother. Like you can do things like me want a house of shash. You understand me? I say, but want a piece of land and shash, me must buy.
Yeah,
Me must buy.
That's something interesting.
Me must buy it. I want a thing. I want a thing when me definitely for years now. Ask my wife. That I'm one of my thing. You understand me? And me have the link. You understand? Even through the church. You understand me? It's not like me just go there and go, yeah man. And me even have my links them right now. You understand me? I have my links them. And like I bear things, and I want to show man certain things, you know, like on a level, you know, because I not just Rastafari in the sense of Rasta is a religion. Rastafari is a Western movement. Now, who is a Rastafari? Who is one to be respected or one to be feared in the West? Like, or who is to be looked upon as a dynamic leader? Then, you understand me? If you want to use an English term that would replicate what that is saying in Amharic. You understand me? It would be people who understand. You understand me? Like who they are globally, right? And then like us as Rastafari, like if His Majesty is our inspiration, I'll use, right? Then if you do like him, he was a Christian, by the way. You understand me? You know if he is a Christian now, but he was a Christian when he was on the world stage. All right. So for what that's worth. So you born in the Bible, I mean,
It don't make sense. So it's like
it don't make no sense.
What does it mean? Like,
Right. What does it mean to you? And what does it mean to you? Is it like a cool style? You have it as a style? Like what are you doing? Anyway? So that is that, right? And so, like, if we were to, like, literally be Ethiopian citizens and serve in the army and everything like these, Ethiopia would be very much so stronger, and we would be much more protected globally and stronger. Do you understand?
but you know something? Is a lion conqueror thing. A lion conqueror thing. His Majesty said Africa awaits its creators.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I understand. That's what Jesus Christos said. Ye are all gods, and you'll do greater works than I and I.
Right. So it's like
And what two men say are true. That's the Bible.
how we have to do it. Like
Yeah, but it's written. It's written.
it's I and I the children. We have to do it. So I and I have to spread the message and get the ones that's going to do it.
Right, and it doesn't take a million people. Many are called, few choose to do these works. It doesn't take a million. Stop waiting for everyone to go back to Africa. Everywhere, the world is Africa.
Exactly. So it's just your interpretation.
Exactly.
You have to pack up in one place. So
Exactly.
It's not what it is.
Because you think land is a thing. Land is a thing for, in the sense of what it is. But people are not land. All right? Israel is not Palestine. Israel is Israel. Wherever Israel is, that's Israel.
Yeah, and it's words that means. It's words that means. It's not just actual. Like every man on top of Africa now, like no physical activity of going to Africa right now. Like a monster on top of Africa.
Mm-hmm.
But like these things were already set in place. Like
Yep.
you know what I mean, I was ready, you know, the case. Like,
Definite. But
Long time.
you understand when we say, you understand, because people feel like 3,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, people did Yasa. So, and so that the name Israel, because that's where the people of Israel were.
Right.
When the people of Israel left Dessa, that's not Israel anymore.
Right, they were misinterpreted.
They don't understand like what nations are. They think it's a place, and it's
Right.
it's
Some of them
people.
all are good at, like, certain
Yeah.
Well, if I do know, like, after you, to keyboard you,
Mm.
and if I get sealed, I'm not sure what day, like, I'm sure I'm the thing what you said. The Chanaka thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm say, yo. I'm not sure I'm say, yo, like, easy by you, like, I understand the zeal and the thing, like, but man, I deal with them thing like, for a longer time.
Mm.
I'm not sure, you know what I mean? But it might take the reason to do it, might take the reason.
See.
Might deal with real things, like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? I'm sure I went yesterday, see, I'm not sure I pull up a human belt thing.
Right.
A long time.
Right.
That I was the song the King of Israel.
Right.
When I say this my you, and yesterday,
Right.
and today or yesterday. It's
Right.
a long time man was certain things, so I get too jumpy, like,
Right.
like,
So when me I show you something, it's not like me no know where you are tried.
right.
No.
You know, so y'all coming to little like knowledge of
Yeah, it's frightened. You're frightened and you start get jumpy.
and that's good, like y'all that gets to see you like
Yeah. You're jealous. You're zealous.
no, just no.
Yeah.
Just no. I'm sure. You know what I mean? So yeah, them unity are them different, man. How much
Yeah.
that's get no feel and that's like I'm not gonna show I'm saying no reason to come out no feel and I do a lyrics and I shot Karen in our mouth and I mean all kind of thing man.
Shot Karen in our mouth.
Yeah, like you know.
Like the white woman them.
Yeah. Like,
No.
I mean, like,
No.
I mean,
No, brother. No, brother. Shoot a man in a
I'm not sure it's necessary. Like,
Isn't that necessary? That's hilarious.
I'm not sure it's necessary.
Yeah.
Time, like,
That lyrics not necessary. Like, when you do it, you don't have to tell nobody. Don't not tell nobody.
That's like, it's just inflammatory. Like,
Right.
It's not gonna do any good. Like,
Nope.
It don't really make sense. Like,
And it have your way. It have you looking away and it not help you. So me not see why you don't do it.
yeah, so.
No make nobody told you if you do them something.
But it's different now. It's different now because, you know, in our time, you had to get vetted. You know, but you might get vetted still. You might get vetted.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I got vetted.
But you said, what you say, when you must say he want to go Israel, like Palestine, like?
But them things, them that, like, this is something about Israel. Like, there's usually, this is some of them harsh people like about Israel
Yeah.
itself, like Palestine.
Yeah.
And I walk around like,
Yeah.
I said, yo,
Them don't know, so them they are Israel.
like, I said, like, you don't think, like, that's not, like, my dude, that's not, like, what it is.
But you see, them something that is an economically motivated movement, because them want to be in a quote unquote Israel where money are run and them can power with white people and live like white people life, as them would have call it, like European.
The mom come to you to do it tonight. The mom come to you to like the mom like a quote unquote Jewish rapper.
All right.
Like I think it was like in Middle probably migrate from Africa. So
Right.
And speak to them.
Right.
Dialect.
Right.
And they might do rap. Like,
Right.
But to them.
Right.
And
That's gonna happen. Like that's gonna happen. Like you have Ethiopian Jews where migrate to what them call Israel, and then you're going to get niggerized, like like you're gonna get like Poppy showed out, like you're going to fall because you're not them, and you're gonna fall into certain things, like you're still gonna end up being like this is gonna be the social dynamic of America. Like you're still gonna be an other, no matter how much of their things you learn, you're still not them. So and you are a threat to them, so they're gonna try to marginalize you as much as possible. A Jewish rapper, like what does that mean?
And you know what's funny? That whole thing is very interesting enough because, like, if you look on the history, like that thing was during I think that was like Mengistu. That was like during the war between Mengistu and the TPLF.
Yeah.
I know Oromo like TPLF for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very interesting. It's very interesting. Like the more time goes on, the more them blacks like, damn, His Majesty was really like as bad as like I thought. Like,
Nope.
like damn, he was like.
That's why you even have some movement where you have some non-religious youth. Them don't believe in a Christianity or anything. They believe in His Majesty. They believe in the monarchy, in the sense that as a party, like they want to go back to monarchy. Like you have a party in Ethiopia where it's a monarchy party where them say what going right now it not come to close to what the monarchy did run it. Like
Yeah, because it was held. There's certain institutions that held units like it wasn't just
right,
and then like
right.
Mengistu thing that it upset the order like
Yes, and it mess up everything. It coming in like it come in like what them do at Iraq. Like them mash up the bad party and them take out everybody out of bad party out of everything. But them man they was the educated people, them man they didn't know how to run the system. And they never transfer the power, they never transfer the knowledge, so the place pop up. So you just get corruption, nobody don't know what to do, so them just try to make money for themselves. Them don't know the system.
Right. You upset the system.
Yeah, so no chaos.
There's chaos.
So that is the thing. But that's what them love. Them want your place in a chaos while them organize for themselves. But the thing with them now, the hubris, make them put in some real madman and come like the Trump people them and like it coming like a dark ages down here like globally them money are done. Them don't know where them are do. Them only want money. They're just grifters. Like Trump them, you understand? And them just but it's so great because them set a cancer to them thing. Them set a cancer to them thing, bro. Like forget about COVID.
Look how them things like look how it look now.
Yep.
Man all of mock America like. Man of them mock America.
4 years ago, you would never think that America could have popped down. And 4 years ago and before that, I'm telling people that the plagues are happening. I'm telling you that it's just like the Exodus. I'm telling you that like this, the opportunity is coming for us to do things that you'd never understand. And it never looked like that.
It's already happening. Like, right now, enough man I make links in Africa.
Mm-hmm.
And then look weird like, it's a lot, there's an exodus going on. Like,
But I'm telling you, that's the reason why. But that's the reason why. Obama is kind of like an Eosef. Like he knew he you understand me? He was Pharaoh. Like he was part of Paron. Like I mean, he was in the big house. You understand what I'm saying? He was very influential in the big house. You know what I mean? President day. And like that kind of like a Hebrew or a nigger or a Negro, whatever word you like. Those people that you like that those things refer to was the head of Egypt. Do you understand what I'm saying? And the next thing you know, plagues. Next thing you know, like Paron and Egypt is popping down out of nowhere. Like I'm telling you, like it's this is more real than what you read in the Bible. In the sense that those things are almost like they're allegorical prophecies, like where it's explaining what's going to happen.
It's an archetype.
Right. You get what I'm saying. So it has happened because it's cyclical. These things happen. It's in the universe. The universe is set up where these things are going to happen. We're part of the universe. We're not outside of the universe. Do you understand? These things are as real as molecules. These things are as real as NaCl, which is sodium chloride, right? These things are as real, like the things that you're reading, like what would happen socially with people, like is just as real as H2O, two hydrogen and one oxygen makes water. Like it's just an equation. That's what it does. That's what the universe does. Like when two hydrogen and one oxygen come together, water happens. That's what we call water. And that's what the Bible is showing you, but on a social level. But you could break everything down to a physics level too, if you understand it to that degree. I could break down maybe 2 scriptures that can be like a prophetic scripture and physics. You see what I'm saying? It can't be just those 2 scriptures, and I know of others, but I can't tell you off the top of the head. But I can tell you those 2, but I'm not going into it. But the point is that it's the way how they used to write is like a zip file. It's like they put a lot of information into one thing. Do you understand me? So like you learn maths, you learn history, you learn physics, and you learn biology in the same scripture. That's how sophisticated they had their shit. You understand me? Because it's thousands and thousands and thousands of years of unbroken. You understand me? I said society and like. So like it becomes very sophisticated and very, very complete and wholesome. You understand me? Like
these people think they're like a 300-year-old thing. It's like anything.
Exactly.
They really don't get it.
Nope. And it's like just like you said, it's an archetype. It's archetypal like reverberation throughout history. Is a cyclical archetype. Like so it doesn't, you know what I mean? It's just like I was born and then like I have children and then they have children. It's, you know what I mean? Like it's not like my mother them had children and then like then I evolved into like an insect and then like something else happened like on a third dimension. That's not how it goes. It goes in cycles like you know what I mean? Like an apple tree like drops like certain seed and then like apple trees grow from that and so on. You know what I mean?
But you know what I realized? We were very, very different. That's what I realized. Like, that's true. We are like you can say everybody should be like that. But,
no.
I mean, we're different. Like
even man where did monks us no get it.
Right, like we're different because we so easily go. And then again, that's a product of our time and place of manifestation. Like, you know what I mean? Like our age and our zemin and our experiences, like our tribe, like that it couldn't have happened if we weren't like born in the exact time.
Precisely.
Space.
Precisely.
You know what I mean? Like that's what shaped our worldview. Like when I really think about it, like because like we're a product of 70s Jamaica. Like
yes.
Like
very much so.
Like what was happening? Like,
very much so.
Like Big and Rastafari. Like that was
yep.
the two themes
exactly.
in the 70s. Like
thank you.
If you really look at the things, so like we're really a product of like and just true. even the migration that happened, like
Mm-hmm.
we're part of that, and like and trying to make sense of that.
Right,
Our
right.
reality.
I've been trying to make sense of it my whole life, and that is a big motivation as to the studies and the scholarship. But anyway,
Right, that's what drove us because
right.
we were the first like generation in a foreign
Yep.
and like
Yep.
in this particular place in
Yep.
New York and
Yep.
like linking up with other Caribbean people
Yep.
and
Yep.
like and seeing the similarities and then starting to think about like
Yeah. What does this mean? Like,
what's going on?
what's happening to us? Like, what the fuck?
What's going on?
What the fuck? Why are we here? Help! Help!
Okay, why are we here? Alright, what's going on?
Okay, like nice. Like I'm going to high school for some reason in the United States.
What's happening? Like, you know what I mean?
What's happening is hilarious.
That's really what happened. Like, that's
Yeah.
about wondering about yourself. Like,
Yep. Where else would it start? Like,
where am I? Like,
right. And why? Please, oh please, tell me why, oh why.
Oh, that's the fuck, right? I'm just kidding now. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
a real thing, like, because even the arts that really brought us to it, like, for the fact that we were still connected to that. Because at the 80s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where you, when I come up, like, so the 70s was just the previous decade.
Mm-hmm.
So we were much closer to that roots music. Right?
Yep.
You could still hear some roots music, like.
Come on, man.
We
That's
were
what me
influenced
grow
by
with.
that.
Me
Because
grow
we
with
grew
it.
up in that, so like
Yeah.
we're influenced by that. Like what kind of lyrics was going on? Like
Yep.
what was feeding into our head as you
Yes.
you know
Like,
what I'm saying? Like,
who was you? Who did you grow with? Like, who was you amongst? Like, that's the whole
Right.
point. Like, that's the
Right.
whole point. Like, and so, and these are the things, product of your environment and the whole thing, right? But it's also it's product of your environment, but it's that stuff plus education,
Yeah.
because without education, we're other people we know.
Plus let's have to remember too, like we linked up with you like from Grenada, Guyana, like all of this shit, like this is all.
But that's what gives us the global perspective, or even that pan Caribbean slash just like the breadth of the ethnicity. Like you growing up, you understand that like it's bigger than a national.
Getting a world view.
It's bigger than like an island nationality like
And
title.
that's big because that's huge because like a lot of these people don't even have a world view. Like they never even been out of the country.
Exactly.
They never even been out of the country, yo. A lot of people that's talking never even left the country yet.
But that's the whole point. Like we're already global citizens.
Right.
Like from the beginning, we have to have a global view, because we're not coming from here. So we're here and we're not from here. So we're already moving around. We already got to figure it out on a different level. You understand me? So these are the things like people don't understand. Like people have no idea how to put it all together. That's why you need dynamic people. You can't have a person who don't know nothing and never been nowhere, never studied anything, telling you what's going on. What's going on with what? With the confines of your myopic mind? Like what? Like what? Again, the man, like I love what the Ras did I said, like, but the a them kind of something there. Like every time him say something and finish the sentence, him can't believe. Him get hype, him start, because him can't believe say a person way younger than their generation understand all these things. Like you're not he doesn't have to teach me anything like about like what I should be looking at. like what should be my what else should be some of my focuses? Like he's asking, he's talking to me in Amharic, and I'm answering him. Some like in my way, in my broken Amharic patois.
But he's already impressed. Like
Right.
He took it that far. Like
Precisely, you get it. You get what you understand perfectly what I mean. He can't believe that like I didn't go Shash, I didn't go Ethiopia, and like I can talk to this level. I understand the concepts, I understand the memes, I understand the tropes, I understand all the things that we're supposed to be looking at. Like I understand.
Funny, man. I was just talking to some Ethiopians. I remember now, you know, in the Ras shop. He had a thing set up with them, a co-op.
Mm-hmm.
Where every Thursday them out food.
Right.
And at a place. Ethiopian food. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Which I had some already. But yeah, I was talking to the youth, one of the youths, about the whole tea grade thing and what it was interesting, you know what I mean? But yeah, the rest have a co-op with some Ethiopian. But them do a food thing on the Thursday. I'll be trying to link them again this time to get some food. But yeah, yeah man. You know what I mean?
But the man has shown me there are things him show me like, and to me that is what him has show me is even more relevant than so we're speaking anything else going on in Ethiopia. Like Shashamani history, like the real history of the youth them underground, like that, like when Shashamani did get, like man go and set the thing, bad, good, indifferent, whatever it was, they were the youths. Whatever they did is the history of it. And if either we improve it, make it worse, whatever going forward, this is the history of Shashamane right already. And they were the people there at the time in the 70s. Okay? Me want to know them as much as possible. Me want to write about them. Me want to do films about them. Everything. Me have two reasoning with him. You understand? When me soon put on my channel. You understand? Because me want even the eye to be able to hear what the eye has said. Because me want to create more reasoning. You understand? With Rosses that are speaking to the real politics of Rastafari, modern 2020 Rastafari, which like him know the original EWF youth them, him know the original. Yeah, me I said I'm friend them like where him did a part with I'm bathed in a whatever river where waterfalls where him say upon my thing. You understand? Me can't say back the name.
I remember EWF. I remember one time that was trying to link me up like an elder Ross at the time. I was trying to link me up like because I was impressed with my knowledge, you know what I mean?
Because your knowledge is impressive.
I was talking with him. I knew the thing, like, knew that we can't say something, knew the thing, like,
yeah.
We know Malaku by end, like, knew the thing, like, it's like, okay, like, you can't see immediately, like, okay. You know what I mean? So, it was all, like, forward, I remember that. That little thing about the financial thing, like, it would lead to one.
You just bring me back on something when me that try remember if it said. The said thing where you that said earlier, but is the same thing, like, is to continue to try and do some, unfortunately, music. You understand me?
Right.
Again, like, no one hates music more than me. No one. There's no one on earth that would much rather not be doing music than me. I just happen to know how to do it halfway decent.
I know, exactly.
That's the only problem, and like, and it I've put in a lot of hours into it, so I'm fucking nice. So I have to utilize my skill set, like, as you know, as best I can to survive. Right, so that's that. So that's that part, and then we have a lot of history, very very big history, right? Furthermore, you just reviewed Soundboy Burial, um,
Wow.
like last week. Like I don't know if you know reaction videos, like where people
Yeah,
react.
yeah, but you was listening to like that thing. Like,
Yeah, like well, like a big thing is like you listening to like older music as a little you would never hear it,
right,
and then like
definitely. I
and
know
see
about
if them
it.
like it.
I actually watched a reaction to Jay.
Mm.
Interesting.
Well, you can
I watched the
you
reaction
could
to
I'll
Jay
send it to you. I'll send it to you if I could remember or find it. But are you
That's wild.
are
Yeah,
you
I know about it.
are you
I watched a couple myself.
you watched Soundboy Burial and rate it and everything? But the only thing that is as usual is that because he's a Yankee and don't understand our thing, so I'm never too like him. Like the little that we had in the video, him chop it out completely, and him just a review like Tech and Steel, like you understand me? And Tech and Steel, Batman Tech and Steel, like one time, me see a video like a couple years ago, them I try like boost up them thing and like do some little video spots. Yeah. But like this was even a couple years ago. They was trying to big up them thing and like try to do some videos together and try to big up their brand. And them did a. The man asked them about Soundboy Burial and them go around the thing so much like till they never even said nothing about it. Furthermore, they don't even really know about Soundboy Burial, which is something I know. They are not the architect of Soundboy Burial. The architect of Soundboy Burial is Beat Miners. You understand what me I try to show you, sir? When we are do thing with they wasn't there. You get what me I say?
Right.
When we are record our part, they was not there. You have to understand what going on. They just rapped on a Beat Miners track. And then Beat Miners, remember, said them put it out before and it wasn't a hit. Then them go put on the part where you did mime out at the beginning. If you try, because them tried to make it more authentic because they were trying to do our culture but they didn't know it. They didn't understand it, so them use us to make it look away. And then the rest is history, you know the thing. But the point is, they were not saying what happened. Like they asked them the history of the song and say, yo, it came like a gift and all kind of nonsense.
Right. Joke it up.
Yeah.
Nah, we have some
You understand me?
we have a crazy.
Like, but that's something I try to show you. But like the point is like the man them not taught the things them. You understand me? And like you wait and see. Me already start things. Me have things in movement already about certain things. Me not say nothing until the time. But trust me. Like trust me. It's something anyway. You understand? Me not ramp right now. Me not ramp. You understand? Like bigger things are happening in my life. So me not talk too much. But what me want you to know, we have to record. I want to record what we say we are going to record. And you have to take it serious. And me can tell you straight. You know me already. Me not keep my mouth. You understand? I burn fire upon all other studio session. Otherwise, from our thing. All other man. All other musicians, me burn fire. Fire, lava me dash. Lava me dash upon them. You understand? Brimstone me go. You understand? Me go brimstone. You understand? Yeah man. Me no business about none of them. Them not nowhere going. Our thing. Them never reach nowhere in a life and them not gonna reach nowhere in a life. Them are 40 and 50 and them not gonna reach nowhere in a life. Them don't have a name. Them don't have a chick or a child out there in the industry. We have it. Remember me tell it. Eh? But me I tell it. I just threw it sound away, you know. I just threw it sound away, but me I tell you, it's something me grow to understand. I know something me did think original. Even Jadi tell me, even Jadi tell me, him go find out for himself the realest way. Because out of nobody, him trying best to break away from the, I'm gonna call it the stigma of black artist scavenger. He tried to, yeah, let's call it a stigma then, right? Yeah man, you understand? Him tried him best to create a whole new universe where him don't know nothing about we.
That's crazy.
You understand? And you know what the only thing will save him in our life? Alright.
Originality.
The only thing will save him in our life. The only thing will make him can do anything in our life. Alright. And it's not me. It's not me. I can't stop nobody. Or, yo, you see, if you're in a herd, then me can't say that. Me can't do anything about nothing. Me can't stop people from reaching out in their life. No. Me can't even reach out in their life myself, so me can't stop you from reaching out with brother. Got simple smarty like everybody else, so you can't stay there and blame me. Why? Why am I your boss? Why? Why we can't deal with this? No, I'm here to tell you, say, him himself tell me, say, yo, the highest, the best, the greatest thing him ever do, our thing.
Of course.
And not because him feel like that. The numbers, like the how would I say it? Like, I don't know if you say it, but what it is itself, it higher. You get what me I say? I don't know if you say it.
It's just the things that will come out.
Right, in a sense, like, I don't know. Alright, him get to do Snoop Dogg thing because of it. You see what me I say? When they hear say my son boy burial, him can do whatever, right? When them hear the him and Snoop Dogg, what him did I do? What him could I do? You understand what me I say? He not never come out tight. Yes, no, we're not. You understand? Me not carry a man down. Me only like try learn.
Like something about burial, that's for sure.
Eh?
Nowhere near something about burial.
No. No, it's not a cultural
Near
staple.
the impact.
No.
Near the cultural impact.
No, sir.
Something about burial.
That's a fact.
That's
So
for sure.
so the numbers, it's what it is. It's not my personal feelings that's dictating this.
Billions of money, something like burial.
All right.
Billions of
All right. You understand? It's a cultural icon, right? And we know, how it happened. So the thing is, him himself, after him go through all that trying to broke way, him come to him own self, said. Him even start the interview, tell man, said, Mr. Campbell, which is me, because my father doesn't care about you. My father hates you. Like, he doesn't, like I produced you, bro. Like, what's the problem? My father does not know how to do music. Like, he doesn't know anything about music like that. All he knows is that I want to do music, so he took me to the studio and said, go work with those guys. They know how to do music. And then they know what you're talking about. So I went and then I brought my friends and then I made some songs with my father's friends. And how is it him now? Do you understand? So you can't, so you gotta understand. So until you understand, like, but the funny thing is until he said that in the interview to him, this is what he's saying to me. I don't know any of this. What the fuck do I know about what you're saying on the interview? Like, I don't care. If I see Jadi's interview, I would never listen to it or read it. Why would I do that? I don't know you. Like, I haven't seen you in wild years, bro. Like, I don't know anything about what's happening. Like, I can't relate to a person I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so that's fine. Like, that's what it is, right? So boom. So, but he's saying, like, he started to get reaction when he started to tell basically some semblance of the real history, and that's what I'm talking about. The reality of it is dope. The when you start fucking around and trying to bullshit, that's when it's not. Like, the minute you say a name of from what you, then people go, who, what? Oh, okay. when you start talking about gravy and wavy and all these other funny nobody know what the fuck you're talking about. Those people are not in the reggae business. They don't. What are you? Who are those people? When you start mentioning the people them who you know through me, that's when people go, oh. So, that's your legacy. Yep. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on, bro. You're oblivious. Like, niggas been holding you down. Whenever you go out on your own, you don't have that cultural anchor ring like we do. You don't know what it is. You just like know how to go meow 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 like from what you learned from like hanging out with us basically.
Crazy.
Like like just saying, like just picking up certain style, but like you don't know what you're doing. Like, do you know what I mean?
I was nuts.
And, this is the funniest thing. You think that you're gonna be a what is it? What is this thing he thinks he is now? What is that thing, man? With like the tall ear?
More.
Yeah.
Morris American.
Yeah. He thinks he's more now. He's a more now, right? So.
Morris American.
That's very funny. Saying Morris American is super funny to me. Like, I hate hearing it. Like I hate hearing you say that. I'm piping mad. Like I hate hearing it. Like that sounds so ridiculous. And I'm not even saying that it's not a thing. I just don't like hearing it for a lot of reasons. But anyway, he thinks that he's going to navigate. He thinks he's going to navigate the reggae business as a Moor. Like you are playing, like you are actually. It's almost like you don't want to be successful. Like, like that's like trying to be like a Hasid, like in a that's like trying to be a Hasid in like a Arabic music genre, like trying to like be like the best too, like I do up yourself like in the thing. People like I'll kill you, bro, like you know what I mean?
It's absurd.
Exactly. I just don't understand it. And like beer fight, like
basically absurd.
Like it's like everywhere you turn, I'm not cussing.
No, it's like trying to be a Hassan before we're in a Muslim convention.
Exactly.
Muslim convention.
Exactly.
Best.
Yep.
Like it's like being a Israeli radical. Like an Israeli radical. You know what I mean? The performers at the Muslim
Yeah. At the Ramadan feast. Like and saying your inflammatory things them like as if my naga drag you down and fling you down.
Actually named JDF Warriors.
Like yeah, exactly. Like and as soon as the man announce you, JDF Warrior. Everybody start you start hear the murmuring already, the unrest start.
Because you can't have beliefs, I keep them to yourself.
Yeah.
Like you're announcing it.
Right, and you perform like some inflammatory tune, like some provocative tune, like in at the people them place, like them never got your place, like them never try. Like it's just ridiculous. Like there is no music industry for Moors, bro. Like
there's like a more.
Listen to me. There's no industry. Listen to me. There's no industry in a reggae music. A Guyanese more. Like Mayu, Like, man, you have to, can make sense in a life, you know, brother. Like when you are do sitting, you have to can make sense where you are do, you know. Like, you have to can fit, you try fit in. You are go outside of everything. Like, what make you so sweet? What make you feel like you're so good? Like them look like hang yang yang something where you do. Like everybody can sing, everybody can yang 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 and then something there. It's about being relating to people. They don't want you nothing but more. Every man is a Rastafari in Jamaica, yeah?
Oh, man.
We don't want you nothing but more. So you just set up yourself for beer fight. Like, me don't know where you set up yourself for, brother. Hey, you can do me a favor? Do me a big favor. You can do it? If you can go up on YouTube and see if you can see if we're live. And that I want you to do. If you can do it. Go to the channel on the next something or on an, you know, like go to Safari or whatever you have on your phone and go see if we're live. I'm very interested in seeing if you can see if we're live. That's just one little thing I'm very interested in too. You know. If it's not too inconvenient. Hold on.
Where would I see it? Let me see. Maybe in videos.
You said something?
Okay, I see it.
Yeah?
Yeah, this is something. This is a line.
Okay. Just wondering.
Yeah, so I streamed that on there, so yeah.
Yep. Alright. That's all I wanted to know.
Yep.
Just to make sure. I never checked. During.
One watching Boise.
Yeah. Boys. We were talking about boys, so I just wrote it that way. But are you that? You're the one where I watch?
Yeah, I figured that,
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah, alright. That's what that. Just want to know.
Alright.
Just to prove to myself that this thing worked.
Yeah, it did.
But it never thing that. Like I was in Jamaica recently, not little while, but before now, when I was at passport place renewing my stuff, and one of the agent asked me about things, and me tell him said me have my thing, but me tell him about the channel, but me don't know if him ever go listen. You understand? But that was before we started to do these regularly. That was when we had like maybe one up there, maybe. So, and I had wished at that time that we had like a lot of these, because like I was kind of like being like skeptical, like whatever. But he was like, yo, I was like, why, like. Cause like, you know what I mean? Like you're already under scrutiny, like when you get in your passport. So he was like, yo, what kind of like thing you publish? And I was like, you know, like things on the internet. He's like, what's your channel? And I'm like, why? Like, why do you want to know? Like kind of thing. And he was like, like I just like to, you know, I like to hear a different perspective. I would have liked for you. I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? I got this guy all wrong. It would be fire if I had took the time to really create the channel properly at that time. You understand me? So I'm just curious. I would love to meet people like that and tell them about the channel, and they listen to the reasoning differently. You see me? I say because it's more of a podcast format, the way how I do the stuff with you. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's just you know what it is. But but I would love to get reaction. I would love to get feedback from people as to
what they think about the ideas we discuss. You see me? Like I'm not pressed for it. I'm not like gung ho about it, but I am curious. I can't. I would lie. I would be lying if I told you I wasn't curious to know. Because when I speak to people, they seem receptive. So it seems that we might have an audience out there that's not tapped into, which we already anticipated and think already. But it's not, this is nothing new, but it's just more of the same in the sense of trying to even think further and stuff. That's why I even started to interview other people, because I even know people like that grow with Bob them and was there from, you know what I mean? I said grow with them and go high school and know Skill Cole them and like, you know what I mean? I said like the real people them like where like you know what I mean? I said uptown youths where they did it when Bob was uptown and all these things. Up road and then something there and know everything. I know everybody in the business right now, like not as a musician, as them knowing them because them grow with them. Like, and there's lots of stories and lots of things where them would have loved tell man, but them know things about things where nobody know. You understand? It's not out there. And would I like them youth that, so like me I try build a way out to do it, but to me this are the foundation and the platform in the sense of where we are dealing. You see me I say? So me not to release nothing, me just a practice for reason with man and get them used to them kind of vibes there. You see me I say? Because them not really used to certain things. You understand? Them not have the understanding say, if anything them think a book thing, like write a book. You see me I say? But I know book thing right now, brother.
No, it can't go on.
Book thing can't happen, but it's not just book like that, like back then.
But if we're marketed, we're gonna have to steer more like toward the script. More, you know what I mean? We'd have to steer towards certain topical arguments, but you know what I mean? Like we're putting get into certain things that I'm not too know about.
Ooh.
I'm saying like if we're going live, like if we put like if we invite the audience to the live.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're gonna have to keep the conversation within certain parameters.
No. Okay. Not necessarily. It's already within certain parameters. Like we talk about certain things. You see what I'm saying? So we can talk about anything within those parameters. If you understand what I'm saying. Because it always boils down to few things. Like it always boils down to what it is. You understand me? I said so, and that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it, and that's why I say it's like a podcast format. How we reason, we could do other things, but as far as this, what we're doing, this is just listening. You just eavesdropping on what we're talking about. You don't have to listen, right? But like people like to be a fly on the wall. You understand me? So, and it's only when you have an audience you start to address the audience. But when you, and I could show you many examples of what I'm talking about, if you understand what I'm saying, like how people grew their audience, they get used to listening to you. You don't, because when you first start, you don't know that no one is listening to you. So even when people start listening to you, you're not used to the idea of it. So you kind of get into your own bag. You know what I'm saying? But and people get used to just listening to you get into your bag. It's just the same thing like even Black Artist Scavenger. We weren't really catering to an audience. We were just doing what we felt like doing. And we had fun doing that. And the people who did like what we were doing liked watching us have fun. Do you understand me? Because we weren't like pandering, like we weren't like trying to like do songs in a certain format so that these people here could like us and they could like forward, like we didn't give a like. That's my assessment after looking back. We didn't care about that, right? So any success we had was just people enjoying the fact that we thought that we were doing a great thing. Because it didn't sound like anything, like it wasn't like, do you understand what I'm dealing with? Like, it wasn't like a cookie cutter like reggae so-called dancehall so-called act. It was something else. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Just doing your thing.
Yeah, like we
Just doing your thing.
we were following completely different like roads musically than what the popular mainstream was doing. You see what I'm saying?
True thing.
Like, and so like I can't say that we were trying to cater to the popular audience
No.
or any audience.
That's not-
I can't point to an audience that we were aiming toward. You tell me.
No, that's true.
Like, we were just doing what we felt like doing. And when we perform and people liked it, it's just because we liked what we were doing and they liked watching us like what we were doing.
True.
So in that same way, that's most of the podcasts that I listen to and stuff like that, just shows I watch on the internet, is people doing what they feel like doing, and I just enjoy watching them do what they enjoy doing. Like if you understand what I'm saying, it's not like they're like, and that doesn't mean you can't be topical. Of course you can. I'm not fighting that. I'm not saying so therefore you can't stay within the parameters of a certain topic. That's actually much more beneficial to you to do that and have more videos and everything being topical. And this is the reason why when you do like a format like this, you chop it up. And the things that we touch, we make individual videos out of them. You see what I'm saying? And you see, and so like this can be a lot of videos. So you have the full, what do we call the full podcast, like which would be the however long this is gonna be. And then you would have 5 minutes, 7, 20 of different topics that we touch. You see what I'm saying? And even on this, when you do it properly, you would itemize, you would timestamp where like what is being discussed. So if a person just wants to hear about Shashamani, they can go boom at 44:32 Shashamani, boom.
Right.
Like so, that's the remedy for what you're talking about, what you're addressing, and still have the free form. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because we don't talk about a lot of things at the same time. We talk about different things, and then we move on, and then we move on, and then we move on. You see what I'm saying? So it's like that, and it doesn't mean that as you go on, you don't know what topics you're going to talk about, but that comes with having success in the audience and like getting more and more organized. You see what I'm saying? But seeing as how people are not concentrating on this, I figure we still create content and just do a free form podcast. We did the contrived thing too, and it took me 2 weeks to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't the way. This is the way. But the only way for this to be the way is for us to have a bigger staff. It can't just be me one. So if you listen to the stuff and help, you know what I mean? Like do the timestamps and just like, okay, this is how we get more organized. If it's just me, the best I can do is at least just for right now is what I'm doing. Like I did as much as I could do, and I'm doing as much as I could do right now. You understand what I'm saying? Like, but like I'm proud of what I've been able to do. I'm proud of what we've been able to do. Just your willingness to work with what I'm doing is it's really good. It shows a lot of
intelligence. It shows a lot of like is that the word foresight? Foresightedness, like being able to see, like foresightedness, like being able, because not some people can't. This is a lot of work, like. But the thing is that's why I try to make it as easy as possible and just do what we be doing and just try to and make that the content. We would have said all of this anyway to each other. We always talk on the phone like this for years. Why not just make what we do the thing, as opposed to trying to turn ourselves into something else? You see what I'm saying? Make the audience come to us. So by the time people catch on, we'll have lots of content already archived already. And we'll be seasoned in how we do our thing. Oh, you're watching? You're watching it?
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Okay. Yo, there's so much funny moments. Like, if we could just go through and cut out some of the great moments, and then like see and put those out, trust me, you will get and start to really like market, like do the marketing, because I haven't done any metadata, nothing, bro. We'll never get into the algorithm this way. Which one you watching?
Just the test.
Okay. That's a long time ago.
Listen to the original joints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And even when we were doing it with camera, I ain't like those that much. It was playing to the camera too much.
This one got a mic.
That's crazy. Cause I
biggest ones is the illest. Biggest ones is the illest got a mic, which is wild.
How many views did it get?
17 views, but it got a like.
That's a lot of views. I didn't know that. But you see, that's marketing. That's marketing. Like naming them like little things like that. Because a person gonna go, what? You're gonna get a 40-year-old. A 40-year-old is gonna click on that.
Exactly.
Because they're gonna go, what?
It's somebody says like, what the fuck is this? Watch it like.
Yep.
Like, yo, I like this shit.
Yep. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. We bullshitting. I'm telling you. But I try to tell you, like, there's a lot of things going on in my life. I can't be on top of this channel all the time, but I have designs. I have other channels I'm trying to develop. But this is one of my babies. Like,
in a second and do another video shit. You know, just some of the shit we were talking about. We just follow through it.
we're gonna do all of that, but I would. Me nah hone you, brother. Me nah hone you. Look how long me not chat to you. Look how long you not call me. You understand? Y'all go studio with money, you not call me, brother.
The other ill thing, it's.
Me not hear.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that was the other show. Because you confusing me. I'm hearing you say something. I'm trying to answer what was said a long time ago. It's crazy.
Well, that's wild to me. Like, it's actually wild. It's
Mayu, if you listen, if you see, but these are the things. I want you like go around, like deal with the channel number, brother.
Yeah,
like listen to me. If we have one view, I want to know about it. If we have one like, I want to know about it, but we can't check it all the way. I do whole heap of things. But if you can do some of the work on the channel, we can reach a little bit further. Like if you even encourage me and say, yo, brr, like that will make like, yo, you gotta cut this out and make this like from 525 to this is a segment. This is the segment where we were talking about Abraham Lincoln. there's a segment that we can make a whole series of Abraham Lincolns because we have an Abraham Lincoln here, we have an Abraham Lincoln here and here. So let's make those all, like it's that kind of stuff. We got a whole bunch of stuff, hours and hours of stuff that we talked about that are funny as fuck. And if we can organize it and start to seed them and cut them into little videos like that can be consumed in bite size, then we can start to get into the algorithm and what have you, if you're ready to do that. Because you got to be ready to do it. But even in the meantime, I still feel like, even though I'm not ready to go all the way Renee, we still had to do something. So I figured out a way how we could continue to do what we was doing, but now on a bigger level. Now that we know this and we realize again, then we can take it to our next level. You see what I mean? But if we never do this, it wouldn't make sense to go no further because this. Remember me tell her. I told her at the end of the year, yo, me tell her said, when we did start? All I was saying was that at the end of the, whatever, in a 1 year, we have 52 video, don't we can still, like, it can still, like, it very close. We especially if we chop up the video them. And a lot of, and a lot of them,
there's enough content for it.
Precisely what I'm saying. Like, we have enough content. It's for interested parties to familiarize yourself with themselves with the content and so we can chop it up and present it. Do you know what I mean? And market it and even repackage it. Because I just to start the broadcast, I just name it some shit. Like if I'm thinking about something, I'll name it some shit. We may not talk about that. We may talk about that. I'm just trying to just get going. You understand? Like, because like I can't. The minute you think too much, like nothing gets done. I've been saying to do this for years. If you look at the first one, what we do with the silent movie thing, and I said, yeah, I bet you if we put it out, somebody will watch it. That was 3 years before we started really doing the shit. You see what I'm saying? So that taught me, like, yo, you gotta go. Like, even when you don't know what you're doing, you gotta go. Just like how we used to do. We used to go to shows. We had no idea which rhythm, what lyric, nothing. We didn't, and we were very comfortable with that. What happened to that? But we get it back still. We had to do it now. Like, if you listen back to shows and they're mad, trust me. The shows then when me listen back, me laugh. Me can't believe me can't listen over conversation. Even when, like, sometimes me would go back and listen right after. 1 or 2 times, me did go back and listen right after. Yo, the thing funny in a bumbo. It's funny again. Like, I listen to a show from way back. It's funny. It's entertaining to listen to. What happened? Yo, I really, like, what's the like? Like, what do you like about it?
It's freaking hilarious. Hilarious.
No, but I'm telling you, like, I don't want to beg friend. Like, I want people to get it. You get me? Like, I want people to like it because they get it. Like, they're like, yo, this is funny. Like, these niggas is funny. Like, and not funny as in who? As in Robin Williams funny. Funny as in funny as in who? I'm trying to do a right. I'm trying to do like Dave Chappelle funny. Like now Dave Chappelle, not the Chappelle show. I don't that's not my Chappelle. My Chappelle is the stand-up Chappelle. Like he's painting pictures of socio-political scenario, and walking you through certain things. And it's funny how he's telling you, but he's also dead serious. You understand what I mean?
You know, and that's what it really is boils down to. It's so serious it don't make no sense to be like doing up yourself. Like we already went through all of that. We've been through the early Ross stages where you're like, yo, like yeah, the zeal thing. And that don't mean don't think I don't get like that sometimes, but like it's not that. I already know what I'm saying. I don't have to like do it myself to believe it. But we need help, man. We need help. The best, if you can just listen to song, the programs them again. Just listen what's there and just try, like, if you could even write down or do timestamps or something, to like and say, okay, I love this part here, and then I gotta go listen it back, and I'm like, yo, blah, blah, blah. And then we get into it, and then I gotta go edit it. Now I gotta go do this. But if we're not doing that, I got other things to do, and I'm perfectly fine with just capturing it until another time where we can do something with it. Because if I don't capture it, then we can't do nothing. So I'm just happy that we're even at this stage, because it was very cumbersome, very difficult at first, and I got it down to a system where it's very comfortable. Like even when we were on camera, it still was kind of. Right now, I'm doing what we used to do, which is you on the phone, and me. And I even like how that sounds. Like when you listen back to the joints, like when you hear both of our voices at the same texture, it doesn't give me this feel. This is my shit right here. You understand what I mean? As far as this particular iteration of what we're doing, you know what I'm saying? Which is us talking to each other and recording it. It's the fly on the wall vibe. Because a lot of times we don't address it like how we're talking about it right now. We don't do that. We just talk to each other about what we're talking about. Majority of the 99.9% of what we have there is that we don't do this. We don't actually break the fourth wall. We don't talk about what we're doing. We just do it. You understand? And that's what's dope about it. Like if you tune in, you're tuning into you're a fly on the wall. So you understand me? And we can do other things, other programs, other projects, other imprint. Like you understand me? Like it can be other things that we want to do. And we've discussed the things that other things. You understand me? But that takes work. And even to improve just this alone takes work. This could be a full-time job. There's people who do this and that's their full-time job. They don't do anything else. And make a living, by the way.
Yeah, definitely.
No, that has to be said. And don't do anything else. You just sit there and do this and that. No, that way. You understand me? That's how I make a living. Like gamers. Like there's YouTube channels I watch that niggas play video games. And married with children, and that's their job. Like so, it's not. You understand me? It's not just nothing. It's not a big nothing. What do they call it? A nothing burger. It's something that can be dealt with on a level. You understand me? And just like what you were saying as far as branding, like this can be bigger than if we put out a great record with you. And then they get to hear their favorite artists on a podcast every week, every whatever. Like those people will cross-pollinate, like especially if you market on the different platforms as to that these things exist and whatever, and you cross market. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's things that it's things that it's things that are done every day. People do it every day. I'm aware of it to a large degree. you yourself have said know that these things exist. I'm not talking out of out of thin air. Like you know that I'm what I'm saying is what's happening. You know about podcasts. You know about the internet. Like you know about what's happening. You know, and I study. You know what I mean. And there's ways to monetize these things on many levels. Like trust me. Like we could just. I'm not even going to. The point is this. There's gold on this channel so far, and it's not being dealt with. It's not being dealt with. It's just in the raw form.
Yeah, I want to do some sorting through some of this.
Like every podcast that I know about, the channel chops the full podcast into segments.
Pieces, yeah.
Like so you don't, you know what I mean? If you don't catch the full podcast and that podcast is in your algorithm, like you'll even see from episode whatever, like and then the topic that was covered in that space of time. And even when you go to the full one, there's an itemized timestamp, like this where you can skip to the topic that you're interested in if you're not a big listen to the full podcast person. So that includes everyone. Like, you understand what I'm saying? That includes people who just play it from end to end. There's people who only wants to hear about, like, when they're talking about Rihanna or President Obama or COVID or whatever's going on. You understand what I'm saying? Like so that's how you remedy that. And then on top of that timestamping of the full version, you also chop your shit up and have the separate topics as separate videos. You see?
Right, definitely.
So you get everybody. You get everybody. People that's only interested in that one topic and what you have to say about that, and the people who want to hear a full podcast because they use it for work all the time, during work, driving, whatever's going on. Like, that's how people use it. They use the long form. A lot of people use that now. You understand me? And that gets you more. What do they call it? Whatever there's an algorithm. Not an algorithm. An acronym for time viewed or engaged or whatever. Like, so like if you got a 5-minute video, then the potential is only 5 minutes. But if you got an hour and so on video, you can kill the how many minutes people watched your channel. You see what I mean? Like there's a science to it. You understand me? So there's a reason for the long form, and then there's also you catch the little quickies with the so there's reason for everything. That's why I don't shy away from it, because I myself listen to hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes, 3-hour videos. Because like I might be working on music or something and listening to a podcast at the same time. So, you know what I mean? Like, or maybe I might just be trying to relax and like maybe drop asleep. So I'll put on a long form thing. People having a discussion in some way. Maybe I put on a lecture. Because even before podcasts, I used to listen to lectures or documentaries or, you understand me? So it just goes into that same thing. You understand me? So people use those things, even I myself. So that's how I know that there's an audience for those things. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just that type of shit. You know what I mean? But if we are more engaged, if we are more involved, and we take our material more seriously, and we want to highlight some of the conversation that we have, like we can do that.
So the thing I know, like when we are discussing behind the things, you ever them thing I go on the thing too?
It dead alive right now. Nobody now watch. It's 0 people. That's all we know. So nobody now watch, right? How me have it set up? How me have it? Listen what me I say. But me can pull anything. For instance, this video, it not gonna go right to the channel like that.
Oh, okay.
Me have whole heap of backlog a thing because we're not engaged. We're not engaged in the channel, so it just live as we attack.
Oh, okay.
So that
And then you have to edit.
I would have to release it off of StreamYard to permanently be on YouTube. A lot of joints is on there, but not all of the stuff that we recorded is on YouTube.
Right.
Because we're not engaged in that way, so I'm not just gonna let it go on YouTube just like that.
Right.
But
But I like the idea that it's live,
Right.
and it's set up that way so that
Right.
there's a bit of electricity to what we're doing.
Right.
Right. There's
Well, we can present certain things, but I'm gonna check some of them. It can be presented certain way. And
Of
marketed
course.
certain way.
the content we have
Like you
on
say,
it.
if you chop them up and put them in
Yes,
topics
and
things
market
like
them.
that. Yeah, they can deal with it and market them. Yeah, it makes sense.
It,
Obviously, I want-
that's why I did it this way, because we could easily repurpose what we've done already. There's no one can tell us what to do. Like no one can tell us when we said these things. We can do whatever we want. Understand? We can pick all the Abraham Lincoln stuff out of everything we did and have an Abraham Lincoln video.
Yeah.
And those other videos are still the video that it is. That's another thing. That was how it happened naturally. But then you have the Abraham Lincoln mashup, like the best of Abe Lincoln like videos. You know what I'm saying? Like if you follow any other channels, like you should be familiar with this type of marketing. Like, you understand me?
Yeah, but no, I want to.
Yeah,
I
like-
want to sit up there all around.
You understand me? So like you just
Fly through it, other people.
right. Anyone, Joe Budden, them, like whoever.
Everybody do it. Everybody do it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can do
Everybody do
the best of the month. You could do the best of the year. You could do the best of this topic. You could do the worst. You can do the whatever. However you choose to market based on the way you see your audience and the way how your style and just it's a thing you got is a thing that was developed based on who and how you are. Right? The way how we are right now, we record and it goes to the channel and that's it.
it.
If we change the culture of how our channel is, hey, well I'm happy with our channel so far. What? It's bad? It's a bad channel? It's a bad channel. That's what you're saying. No, I like the Rigo and Cuban channel. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna check this. But yeah, man, I'm pushing out.
Yeah, man.
Also dead so.
Yeah, man. Everything good.
Yeah.
You understand? But we get, we talk, Mm-hmm.